It's Dave Johal once again for Punch Out Boxing. Pleased to be joined by our very good friends, keeping it unbiased as well, Jon Trethewey and Masih from TM14 Promotions. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. How's your holiday, by the way, as well?
Yeah, it was very good, thank you. Glad to be back though in the boxing. I missed it, so I know he's been pulling his hair out while I've been away. But yeah, there isn't much. But no, it's good to be back. Good.
Though, guys, what a packed out show. People that don't know the sport are coming in today saying, can I have a ticket at lastminute.com. You've sold so many tickets for this event. I'm not just bigging you up because, you know, I know you guys, but it's a sellout. I mean, this event is absolutely huge. Bassi versus Winters, your call. Tell us about it. How did this fight come about? Because, let's be honest, it's a 50-50 fight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's sold out. The queues are already round the corner. The doors ain't open yet, and there's about 100 people trying to get in, which is unheard of, to be fair, at the beginning of the night. We've got the money in the bank. Ace is the bank manager, so we know that everything's looking good there. The fight itself, the title fight, well, go on, what do you think?
Yeah, it is a proper 50-50. I mean, there's so many people that we've spoken to, and you can't, it's literally a flip of a coin. So we're looking forward to it, we're excited for it. But not only the title fight, we've got some great prospects on the card. Sonny Hardy as well, one of Kev Mitchell's boys. He sold very well in his debut tonight. But the card is just stacked full of prospects, as we always like to try and do and get these fighters out. But yeah, I mean, the title fight is going to be electric, and the atmosphere is going to be absolutely rocking in here, isn't it? It's just going to be incredible. Yeah,
there's not much to say on that, other than I think the last time we had a show here, we had about 650 people in here. The title fight, the two lads between them, Alfie and Inda, probably the two biggest ticket sellers we've ever had. They've done that many, maybe a bit less on their own. Like you said, he mentioned Sonny Hardy. That's just one of a few others, so it's going to be busy. The title fight itself, I'll be honest, I put a post up on my Instagram, my personal one this morning. It's like having two of your kids fighting. Inda, he's a Peacock boy. We're with the Peacock. That's our business associates. We do shows with them, and Inda's a friend of ours. I think people might be underestimating Inda a little bit, if I'm honest. Alfie, he's had 4 of his 6 fights on our show. Top prospect, was in the matchroom gym, so he's got a lot of sparring and learning out of there. Styles make fights, Alfie comes forward, Inda fights off the back foot. Expect a few fireworks, I think, later on. And let's see if either fighter's used to someone mixing it up. So it'll be a good fight. I'm not sure who wins, to be honest. I change my mind every day.
I think, my opinion on it, I think it will go the distance, I think. However, if it does get into the war in the later rounds, I wouldn't be surprised if there might be a stoppage there. But I do think it will go the distance. And like John said, Styles makes fights. I think Inda's great off the back foot. Alfie's more of a come forward fight. I think he'll try and walk him down maybe. But it is going to be a great fight, and can't wait to watch it.
Where does the winner go after this? Because Southern Area title fights traditionally then goes into, I mean, this is an English eliminator fight, so surely that fight's going to be made next, right? Yeah,
we upgraded that last night. Thank you to the board for sanctioning that. So it's now an English eliminator, which is bigger than kind of a Southern Area, although there's not a belt there. We got Saqib Khan, he's here tonight, front row. He's got 3 tickets, comp from us, obviously from Slough, my hometown, Pakistan heritage. He wants Inda to win. Inda obviously being from India heritage. That's a proper fight that sells.
You need security on the door that day, John. I'm going to tell you now, being a Sikh, Punjabi, British-born person myself, you will need security.
I think that needs a bigger venue, to be fair. We know what they'll both do if that comes off. Obviously, Inda's got to come through tonight and win that. If Alfie comes through, and a lot of people saying Alfie's a slight favourite, they'll probably want to take that. But that would be a voluntary defence. But you're right, it's an English eliminator. Both fighters are very popular. They sell well. They're both great fighters. So probably, maybe, they might not want to fight Saqib. No offence to Saqib. I'm sure he'd give a good account of himself and give a 50-50 fight. But they might go on for a full English. You know, the division's stacked. These two lads, friends of ours, as I've said, and they're on the way up. So, you know, hopefully we'll get their defence or their next fight on our show, but I wouldn't be shocked if the big boys come in and get it. And if that happens, we'll wish them well.
I like how you just dropped names like the full English. There you go, that's the name of your next show. There you go.
Well, we just now said, what do we call it? Big City Dreams.
Yeah, the one in September the 2nd, didn't we?
Big City Dreams, I like it. Tell us about that show. When's it on? Who's on it? What do you know?
I'm trying to think now. We got 2 a month at the moment. I think we got 2 in September, we got 4 in October. We're keeping busy never. We're trying to work really hard. We got a few down from Wales. We've got Jay Munn again, Kieran Jones coming from Wales. We're really delighted to have a couple of...
We've got Arnold Dobadai on that as well, haven't we?
Francis Warren fights, Arnold Dobadai. Jack Daly, debut.
Yeah.
We know him, Dave. Another Francis Warren fighter. So look, we're keeping
Jack
busy.
Hughes is back out as well, isn't he? Jack
Yeah.
Hughes, long-awaited return, so that'll be good to keep him active.
Yeah.
We've got a few on there.
Jack's our boy as well. We manage him now as well. You know, he's fought at a good level, so he'll probably want to jump straight in and have a tough fight. But
Jack Daly's your signing now.
no, Jack Hughes. Jack Daly signed with Francis Warren, cruiserweight, big prospect.
Come down full circle, right, from you.
Yeah,
that's been hilarious, yeah.
100%. Sorry, the phone's going. Yeah, Jack Daly, we know him from before, but he's with Francis. Big prospect, going to be a great fighter. We lucky to get his debut at cruiserweight. So, East London lad, I think he's from Leighton or Leytonstone, so fighting at York Hall. We expect him to sell a lot of tickets and sell the place out probably on his own.
Good stuff. Very final question from me, because I know you boys are busy, and then I've got to set up the commentary desk as well. Daniel Dubois takes on Alexander Usyk, August 26th. John, you're going to be actually going to Poland with Mo Pryor. I know our man Rashid will be there for Punch Out Boxing as well. What a fight! An announcement of Prince Naseem Hamid's son on the undercard as well. How excited are you for this fight? Because you started off in the Peacock interviewing fighters with me. You met Daniel Dubois. You've interviewed him a few times, and now he's fighting in what is the biggest fight of his life. How do you break this one down?
Yeah, look, Daniel's our friend. He's managed by Martin, as you say. When I was in the media a few years back, that's how we got to know him. You and I met him, I think, the first time together. He's a lovely guy, Daniel. I think, you know, he had a tough night against Joe Joyce that night. His eye was cut in round 2. I've said this before in interviews. I think he still went to round 10 and his eye was that bad. So it shows his heart. You know, he's stepping up a big level here. You know, Usyk's just dethroned AJ, and AJ is world class, as we know. He's going to have it against him, so all of us that go out there and support him will be great. He's in Poland. It's not going to be easy, but you know what? I think he's still young, he's still fresh, he still has that ambition. He could do it, but it's going to be a tough night for him. But we will be out there to support him and have a few beers while we do it, so it should be a good night.
Good stuff. All the best, guys. Good luck for tonight as well. I know it's going to be a cracking show, and may the best man win.
Thanks, Dave. Good to see you, mate.
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it.